Hello guys, welcome back to another GameBug TV episode. I'm IceCube, this is Migs.
Hello.
This is Stokesy. So we're going to review the Order 1886. I know it's old, bear with us, it's going to be good. This is where I say the Order 1886, and then we go to a cutscene of the game.
All knights to arms! Let's eliminate these godless rebels once and for all. I need you to provide cover.
It's kind of like a steampunk underworld.
Yeah, and they're all pompous, aren't they?
A little bit. My friend has the biggest crush on Sir Galahad, though. So
Who does?
My friend has a crush on Sir Galahad. So
Does she have a thing for Moe's?
Kind of.
Really?
I think it's the whole look that he has and the whole,
Well, feel free to give me her number. I can be Galahad.
But do
You
you have the
gotta
accent,
shave
though?
this.
Yeah.
I can be Galahad. I can do it.
Okay,
You
do the
can't
little
keep the beard,
accent.
man.
Give us a little bit of the Galahad.
In it. Come on, mate. Go down a little parlour.
That's the wrong part of London, I think.
Yeah. Get me a bag of chips, mate.
Firstly, the attire is all wrong, the hat is all wrong, you gotta shave this part. Keep the Mo though, the Mo's good. The Mo's good.
So why do I just walk up like that?
Just walk up to her like that.
Yeah, totally, alright?
I am Galahad.
The thing I found about this game is that you spend not an incredible amount of time attacking these half-breeds. You're shooting at rebels for a big portion of the game?
Webbles?
Webble? What?
Webbles?
Rebels?
Rebels.
Rickety wabbits.
Webbles in London?
This game has earned the title to be called a next-gen game because of the graphics alone.
It's video game porn,
beautiful.
essentially. It just looks awesome.
No,
It looks
even
awesome.
just there's this one section where you just have the light and even the bounce off onto your screen, and you just see those little bits of like watermarks and little bits of dust flying around with lighting in that. It's a beautiful game.
Hey, where are you going?
To finish what we started.
This is no time for vengeance! Come to your senses!
It was hailed as like a cinematic experience, and a lot of the criticisms that the game has had so far is that you just don't have enough control over the characters in the game. I understand why a lot of the critics have been a bit harsh in this game in terms of that level, but at the same time, they did say it was a cinematic experience. And
that it is.
And that it very much is. It is almost too cinematic, and I do agree that the control scheme is very limited at times.
I don't know, but that's what it is, but that's the thing.
Well, that's the thing.
It's not Grand Theft Auto where you control every single thing. They're not trying to be that.
We're converging from the hospital. We need to unravel this without arousing suspicion. Incoming!
It felt to me when I was playing this game that I didn't have any reason to actually go anywhere other than what they wanted me to go. They'd face me in a direction, and I would try going somewhere else to find a little secret thing. And look, there are little things you can find, but they're not really out of the way. They're just a little bit to the side or something. And it didn't feel like there was any. And it just didn't feel like there was any point to doing it.
It would be nice if they were like, when you're looking at the object and he would be like, oh, this is going to do with something else. But sometimes you'll just look at it and be like, huh, that's a picture.
Yeah,
That's
and then
about
what's
it.
that got to do with it? It's just
Absolutely not.
It's like they had reference material that they just chucked in there just for the sake of chucking it in there. So it felt a little bit pointless.
You're putting the very core of our order in jeopardy. Alistair, you have to trust me.
You dance on the very edge of insubordination, Sir Knight.
The weapons, though, in this game, what do you guys think of the weapons?
I love the weapons. I do. Especially the thermite gun.
Yes.
That was...
Is that the electric bolt thing?
No, I haven't got that one yet.
Oh.
It's the one where it shoots the thermite gas and you ignite it. Ew.
With a flare.
Ignite it with a flare.
So you shoot the thermite, it makes this kind of cloud of thermite.
You can make a
and then you
directional
fire,
cloud as well.
And then you fire a flare into that and it explodes, it just sets everything
And
on
if you
fire.
time it right, your just explosion just keeps continuing. It's bigger and bigger and bigger.
Where do you get thermite from?
Coals.
Right. I didn't know they had that in London back then. Had no
You
idea.
just knock on your neighbour instead of sugar, can I have some thermite?
I'm just going to fruit and veg and get some thermite down in the milk, please.
Yeah, aisle 3, just in the back. Next to the bread and milk.
Well, go ahead, hurry up, get out of that section.
I think it could have used more battles with the half-breeds and the werewolves and make it a bit more kind of scary and moody. Because this was just a lot of dialogue between There's a lot of dialogue in the cutscenes, a few quick time events, a lot of sitting around watching what they're doing, and then they'll go and just have a little conspiracy issue with rebels and stuff like that.
Webbles.
Yeah, and meanwhile, like the best bits were the bits when you actually fought the half-breeds.
No, but you can actually see them transform into the werewolf, which is quite cool. It's not like a full-on werewolf, it's like a half-man sort of thing.
Right.
But even the way they transform, then again, if you watched Underworld and the way that they transform into Lycans, yes, it's actually quite similar. You see the whole body gets disjointed, their fingernails start growing, the face actually comes out a little bit.
Yeah,
So
it looks like a cinematic experience, like they promised. Yeah,
It
so.
sounds like an ex-girlfriend of mine, actually.
Now, there's no multiplayer in this game.
What? No multiplayer?
No multiplayer.
What kind of game is this?
Well, in all honesty, I don't give a crap about multiplayer. I'm fine for it to have no multiplayer if it was a great single player campaign.
It's because you don't share.
I don't share. I'm a very selfish man.
Non-sharing gamer.
But
that should be your new nickname instead of IceCube.
Non-share. I might change it to
Solo Cube.
Solo Cube. That's just got a good ring to it.
Solo Cube. Write in the comments below if you think Solo Cube's the game.
Sounds good. That's a good idea. If I get enough of those comments saying Solo Cube, I will change my name to Solo
One Cube.
One
Unicube. Unicube. But do you think it would benefit from multiplayer?
Even just like having an online kind of scenario like Destiny or something where everyone can go somewhere, you need to be able to open up the bars, you need to be able to open
That's
up
a completely different game.
I know.
I
agree, you open up the bars.
But if it was going to be an online like deathmatch sort of thing, like werewolves versus, so I think Dying Light would be a great comparison, which is you can play co-op as well, but you can also be able to verse each other as different species, which is the half-breeds versus the humans. I think that would be good, but the map has to be a lot more bigger for that.
Yeah.
For me, the only co-op that they could do is have people be able to show each other pieces of paper that they found. It doesn't mean anything. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you?
It's a treasure hunt.
What does that mean to you? Or the order is going to McDonald's drive-through and ordering something and getting what you asked for. And if you're going to sponsor this McDonald's, I take it all back.
Well, maybe it's the order $18.86.
Yeah.
Because you could get like a family meal for that, can't you?
Well, $18.86. I'm pretty sure that's the amount of Happy Meals I've ordered in my lifetime.
It's about you. It is about you, Galahad.
It is all you.
It's all about you.
That's right.
We knew it.
Beard comes for free, people. The beard comes for free.
Sir Galahad, this matter is not yet over.
Of that you can be sure.
Okay, so final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Great game. It's a beautiful game. Like I said, worthy of the next gen console kind of game in terms of graphics. AI though, I would probably recommend play the game on hard if you've never even played it before, because the AI, they're not the smartest bunch, but the way that they move, your actual partner actually helps you in this game, which is surprising. They don't just stand there and shoot things multiple times, and they actually do die.
Okay.
Overall, yeah, I like the game so far. Haven't finished it yet. But if that's the way it was marketed as a cinematic experience, it's definitely done that for me. Don't buy the game if you're into like crazy, like I want to control everything, play everything gameplay wise.
If you're a control freak.
All right, Stokesy.
Don't bother.
What's your thoughts? Final thoughts?
Oh, look, it's just a really slick looking game. And look, it's just a beautiful game to play. Look, it's beautiful. It's not. Don't expect it to blow your mind, but just it is what it is.
You know, don't you? You know.
There's no pubs. There's no pubs.
There's no pubs.
I don't know what kind of London it is, but there's no pubs.
But you do see boob. I will.
Oh, you do, don't you?
You do.
What,
you
on
also,
the half-breed?
Whoa. You don't just see boob, but you also see... you can't say it on this. Can we say it?
Werewolf
but
boob
what
doesn't
I'm talking
count.
about, right? If you've seen boob, you've seen...
They were wrestling.
Yeah.
And you see man bits.
Man
Werewolf boob
jump.
doesn't count.
No, it's not werewolf boob. It's human boob. Human boob.
Werewolf boob.
Werewolf boob, yeah.
I'll
call it woob.
Wereboob.
But no,
Wereboob.
you can see how detailed, because the old guy was just like everything.
It's all there, yeah.
Man jump.
That's a
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, man junk's. That's what we're just saying. Like, man junk is in the game.
Well, then you got to buy it full price. Everything I just said just throw it out the window.
I know. As soon as
There's man junk in this. There should be the
There's
order
like man junk
1886 man junk edition.
in full HD PSP.
Well,
PS4
It's like a history buff's version of Dead or Alive.
if we say you won't find it anywhere else, you literally won't find that anywhere else. I mean, is that a first? Man junk in the game? Is that a first?
First penis in a game.
No,
Gee, I'm not sure.
Outlast was full of naked crazy people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I played that one.
Oh no, it's one of those like.
You guys get me into
jump
playing
scare-
Dead or Alive. You played
jump scare-
Outlast.
Yeah.
Alright, look, my final thoughts of this game is that it's a bit of a... Look, I enjoyed it for the most part. I was looking forward to this a lot, but I think it was a slightly blown opportunity. I thought they could have done a bit more with this. It looked amazing, as these guys have said repeatedly.
It looks beautiful.
The cinematic experience is good, but the lack of control is evident. Now, look, that didn't put me off Beyond Two Souls a lot. I actually enjoyed Beyond Two Souls a lot. Again, I was aware of the lack of controls, but I still enjoyed that game. This one, I got a similar kind of feel to it. I think that like they're getting very excited over at Sony about the whole cinematic experience, and that's great. They just need to be able to give you more control. There's still not enough control, and it's way too scripted. They've got to get rid of that scripted part. Aside from that, great game. Do you have a final score?
Final score so far.
Out of 10.
Out of
Out of
10.
10. Without finishing playing it yet.
Catch up.
6.5.
Okay. Yep.
5 being average. Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Stokesy.
gave it a 6, but then with the phallus, I'm going 6.5.
Why do you think I scored it? 6.5.
If you put a phallus in a game, it's got to get at least half a point.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yes.
Boob doesn't get your point.
Boobs are in heaps of games. They're in heaps.
You miss the Lara Croft pointed boobs like this?
Lara Croft.
It's
Now,
like
now we're talking video games.
She's wearing the Madonna bra in those
Oh
ones.
gosh, yeah.
Now we're talking.
I'm going to give it a 7. So the scores are pretty close together. I think it's a bit of a universal synopsis. We'll put the little scores up on the screen right there. I'll do a little video edit there.
Is it here?
It's yours is there.
Mine's here.
Yours is there, and mine's here.
Aren't you off the screen there, though?
Yeah, we haven't been filming you the whole time. I hope you don't mind.
Ben's really quick.
All right, but that's the review for the Order 1886. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Migs. Migs has a Twitch channel. You should go check it out because she's awesome at streaming stuff. I sure as hell couldn't do it. He sure as hell couldn't do it.
Not got an idea.
So check it out. What is that channel?
Twitch.tv/Miggiato, Miggiato.
And Stokesy here has a porn channel which you can also tune in live stream.
Yeah. It's called The Order
You might want to like
1886.
have some holy water here to like wash out your eyes when you're done. But
Let's just say the graphics are way improved in my version.
there's a lot of
Every
zooming in action
veiny
there.
detail, people.
Oh, good grief.
Every dainty.
Don't say veiny.
It's veiny and dainty. They say. Cheerio.
Thanks so much, guys. And yeah, check out GameBug.com.au. That's our website. It's got awesome stuff in it. And we love you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Shinobi.
That's going to be a new thing.